Hello. Hello, vlog.
Nice. What are you guys doing today?
I'm Sarah. No, everything's
Aww.
changed.
Wow, he is just so precious. How are you guys doing today? My name is Olamide. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, where we talk about med school, life, whatever. It's just like my personal diary. So follow along with me, hit the subscribe button, and let's get started. Let's get started. I just took my exam a couple days ago on Thursday and Friday. We had a back-to-back exam, and that was for the cardio block. And what a block means is just like 4 to 5 weeks of time where we dedicate to just learning about one particular system in the body. So I currently take anatomy, physiology, and histology, and all of that just geared towards the heart. So yeah, I took that exam and I passed. I think I did well. The other exam, I don't find out my score until like a week or two from now, so fingers crossed I did well on that. So this weekend has been really fun. I guess it's my first like golden weekend of medical school, because normally our exams are on Monday and I'm spending all weekend studying, but now that my exam was on Thursday, Friday, we had the whole weekend to do whatever we wanted, and that was amazing. So Friday, my classmates and I rented out a few boats and we just went out to the water, played some music, had a really good time. That was a blast. And then we went dancing afterwards. And then yesterday was Saturday. I slept in. I slept in. I think I woke up around like noon. I had a good old sleep. Did get my nails done. What do you guys think? Let's go right here. Yeah, I got this really like bright neon color, which is mighty bold of me, but I must have been feeling some type of way, so I went ahead and did that. And then one of my classmates invited us over and made some really good birria tacos. Shout out PJ, thanks for that. And then today, this morning, it's Sunday now, and I went to church. So that's why I'm like a little bit dolled up today, is because, you know, I'm just coming from church. And it was a really good message about like, it was like this woman. First of all, I love the woman's personality. She just like was so loud and vibrant and just like, she was super vulnerable. Like, the message is about like identity and finding your identity. And, you know, her as a 55-year-old woman, she was like kind of describing different moments in her life where she was kind of discovering her identity, and it was super deep. I loved it. Like, the song was good, the environment was great, and I had a good time. I really enjoyed that. So now I'm here. It's Sunday. I got class tomorrow. We're starting a new block. I have a little to-do list of things I need to get done so that I can start this new block tomorrow. It's actually going to be a meaty one. It's like GI, endocrine, and reproductive system, like all in one. So I'm just assuming it's going to be intense, but I'm pretty excited. Also, one thing that made me smile was that when I was on the phone with my sister, she said that I don't look like someone who's in med school, as in like I'm glowing, I'm not stressed, I'm smiling, and it's just like, yes, I feel great. I feel really good. Life has been really nice recently. And honestly, this past exam, I want to say that I decided to really chill. Like, the week leading up to the exam, I did not stress. I did not like cram. I didn't stay up late studying. Like, I was in bed by 8 to 10 o'clock. Like, I was chilling, and I was scared to do it, but I was like, I have to try it. I have to try just like chilling. And I ended up doing well. I ended up doing better than I did on my last exam, so that says a lot. That says a lot. But yeah, it just makes me feel like, okay, like, it doesn't matter how much I cram or how much I stress or how much I freak out about an exam. Like, I do just as well, if not better, if I just like calm down. Because I already spent so much time at the beginning of the block, like making sure that I am, you know, learning what I need to know. I'm doing everything on my to-do list. I am doing my flashcards. I'm reviewing my notes. Like, I'm establishing good habits early enough that I shouldn't feel like freaked out once it's like the week of exams. Like, I should feel like it's every other day that I've already been doing. This new block though, I do want to switch around my study habits a little bit. I want to commit a little bit more to Anki. I want to give it a really fair chance, because usually I'll like do it one day and then I won't do it for like 4 days, and then I'll try to do it on Saturday and I have like 700 cards to do. And yeah, we're just not going to do that. So a few things that I want to do. I've had a really long rant, but I just kind of want to update you guys about how I've been feeling, how I've been spending my weekend. But yeah, so to continue on, I just want to make sure that I'm putting myself in the best foot forward going into this new exam, going into this new block. So first thing I want to do is write out my lectures. I'm gonna open up like an Excel sheet and just write out all the lectures I have so I know exactly what I'm gonna be in for, how many lectures each class has, and go from there. One thing I will say is that I'm pretty excited for this block because I've always really enjoyed learning about the endocrine system, and like, no matter what subject it is, whether it's like biochemistry or cellular biology, even organic chemistry sometimes, like I always just really appreciated those blocks of endocrine. And when I first wanted to become a doctor, I really thought that I wanted to be an endocrinologist, which is like, you know, who knows, like the world is my oyster. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm pretty excited to learn it. I hope that, you know, learning it in medical school isn't gonna make me hate it. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm just like writing out all the stuff we're gonna learn in regards to endocrine, and I'm just like, wow, I'm excited. So that makes me feel good. That's like the great thing about medical school, is that you just learn so many things about the body and so many different systems within the body that, I don't know, it just like warms my heart. I really enjoy learning. And I love to learn. So this is like getting me excited writing all of these classes out. So I completed writing out all of my coursework. I'm pretty proud of actually how it looks. I'll insert a picture here. But yeah, I did it all. I actually have 45 lectures I'm gonna need to know for my next exam, which initially sounds really intimidating, but I kind of broke it down to how many lectures I really need to review per day so that I can make it, so that I know that I have reviewed all of the lectures before the next exam. And I really only need to like review 2 lectures a day, like 2 new lectures a day. For example, so my exam is October 28th, and by October 22nd, I want to be at least have given 2 passes for all of my exams. I mean, for all of my lectures. And a pass means like I've either gone through all the slides or I've watched the lecture live, like, or, you know, I just review it another time. And I want to have at least have done 2 passes of every lecture by about 6 days before my exam. So if I do want to have that schedule, then I really only have to review 2 lectures per day, which is, you know, not bad. It's completely doable. But when you just see like 45 lectures, you're like, oh my gosh, that's so many. But in reality, it's not. And I'm actually not even counting weekends. So that 2 lectures per day is only from like Monday to Friday. And then Saturday, I'll probably, you know, it's time to give it another pass, or I'll chill, or, you know, so I definitely like to leave a little bit of flexibility just in case like anything happens. But yeah, it's actually not scary. And I'm really excited because all these subjects look really fascinating. So next thing I want to do to prepare for the next block is to work on Anki. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna give it a fair chance, and I'm gonna try to use pre-made decks so that I don't have to spend so much time making my own. I know that a lot of people use Anking. I'm gonna save that a little later. I will give that a shot as well, but you know, there's people from my class last year, or not my class, but the MS2s, who've made really great Anki cards, and they follow exactly each lecture, which I really like. So, and I know it's tailored specifically to my school. So I really want to try to just use those as my main resource for Anki material. So it's a lot of data. So right now it's like loading up. But what I'm gonna do now, once that is all situated, is go through the deck, go through each class, like how many Anki cards there are in total, so that I can figure out how many new cards I need to do a day in order to have reviewed all the cards in time for my exam. Are any of you using Anki? If you are, do you like it? Like, and if you have used Anki, like, have you really given it like a fair chance? Like, really took the time to understand how to do it every single day? Like, even after that, do you still like it or do you not like it? Because I feel like the consensus is that people who really give Anki like a fair chance really do like it. So I don't want to just badmouth it because it is frustrating. Like, it's such like a toxic relationship where it's like, I know it's working and it helps, but at the same time, I hate it. I hate waking up every morning and having to do it. But it does help, like the information stays in my head. And before I was just doing it for anatomy, but now I'm gonna try to do it for all of my classes. So that's what we're doing now. Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
My name's Nelson. You may know me from your favorite Olami Daily episodes. I didn't know she was recording. And now I'm too far in.
This is Nelson.
I'm so sorry.
Gotta put a sock on the door.
I told you put something up to let me know.
Oh, okay, so I'm done going through Anki. I just watched like a bunch of YouTube videos so that I knew what kind of add-ons to get. Got some pretty promising ones. I got the Amboss add-on, the hierarchical tab. What does it say? Hierarchical tags, and the heat map. So we'll see how those work for me. Now I'm going to relieve some stress and play some volleyball. Gonna go ahead and play some grass volleyball. A little chilly out today, so I'm gonna be playing in a long sleeve, and Nelson will be coming with me. So love that, love that. I still have some things to do though. I have a homework assignment. I need to email my mentee because I just got a mentee. So I gotta email him and make sure things are good on that end. And I think that would be it. And I have to edit videos, man. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's been really hard to find time to edit videos. And I even like reaching out and trying to get it outsourced to edit is like a lot of time and effort for me. So yeah, they've just been like sitting on my computer, and I really want to edit videos so I can be uploading consistently, but it has been harder than I thought it would be. But I'm gonna try to edit a video tonight and see how that goes. As long as I can be in bed by 10, life will be good. All right, bye. Hey guys, sorry for my sweatiness. I just played volleyball. We're still here, haven't even left the parking lot. But I just got the best news ever. You know how I said that I had an assignment to do later on today? The assignment got canceled. Not only did the assignment get canceled, but the class itself got canceled. And that just says a lot about my university. Me and Nelson were just discussing it. Because this is a course that like a lot of students, it's new, it's the first time that they ever did a course like this, and a lot of students just like were against it. Like it just wasn't helpful. Like I know it was meant to be helpful, but it just wasn't helpful. And based on our feedback from the students, they just immediately stopped the class. In the middle of the school year, they just stopped teaching it. Like, what? Get you a school that really listens to student feedbacks. That's just amazing. So yeah, I just thought that was really nice, really special. And I'm really happy that I no longer have to do this assignment that I was worried about today. Like, God is so good. God is good. All right, let's keep going. Yo, I'm tired. Tired.
That was a fake sigh for camera.
I don't know why he's on the floor. He didn't play volleyball today. As you can see, the clip from yesterday where I was folding laundry. It's a 2-day event.
She did not help at all.
I helped.
No, you didn't. You did 4 shirts.
I try to help. Life ain't always perfect, you know? You know, sometimes the laundry don't always get completed folded. Sometimes everything on my to-do list doesn't always get checked off. Except today it's gonna get checked off. And sometimes I just want to lay down as opposed to be go, go, go all the time, you know?
I don't know the last time you feel completed laundry.
Completed laundry? I don't know either. All right, questions for the comments. What are you watching on Netflix or Hulu? What are you watching on Netflix on Hulu? Nelson and I have watched all of our shows. Someone suggested Euphoria, but we don't have HBO. So we need a Netflix or Hulu show. We did start, what's that show? The Circle, season 3. Yeah, I don't know if I'll have the energy to watch it. Like, I really like the first 2 seasons, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I want some drama in my life. Since my life is pretty mundane.
Dude, look. Whoa, this place is gigantic.
Sure, we're going to look at a series of muscles that make up this abdominal wall. Look at internal oblique, external oblique, transversus abdominis, rectus abdominis.